Okay, I think we have already spent around 16 minutes, and I'm suggesting that we start. And let me start by welcoming you guys to today's class. As I had said earlier, as I had said earlier, we I'm going to do um, I'm going to do a presentation on software installation, and I'm just about to upload, start sharing, to bring share with you my screen. And just a minute, let me do the sharing. Yeah, are you able to see my screen?
Yes. Yeah.
You can see my presentation.
Yeah, you can. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I hope all of us have seen it. And the topic of discussion, the topic I wanted to do a presentation on is software installation. And so with that, we must first of all understand what software is, and we understand the categories of software, and we may know their functions also briefly, and then I'll take you straight into the process of installation and the things that are needed for software installation, and the system requirements and everything that is connected with this topic. So first of all, we should start with what is software. I think all of you know software is a set of instructions that or data or programs used to operate computers and execute specific tasks. So that is in brief, that is what software is. And there are two main types of software. There is system software. And in system software, this is a type of software that controls internal operations of the computer and provides a platform for other software to run. And with that, I think now you know what that is. Type of it is it gives a platform for other software. So you know that there are core softwares, and there are also other softwares. Now, we have three types of systems of softwares. We have operating software, that is a kind of operating system. There's language translator, you know all that, and firmware. Um, these are all categories of the softwares. Firmwares are normally used in other gadgets apart from computers. They are very common in in phones and many other small gadgets. And then there's also these language translators. These are the ones that I think we learned about them in school. So I'm not going to take too much time. Let's go to application software. This is a type of software that allows users to perform specific tasks. For example, word processing, creating presentations, playing games, browsing. The softwares like Teams that we're using for presentations here and there, and for video conferencing. Those are application software. They are not primarily the first softwares that creates platform for other softwares to operate. And what are they? They are like, you can see from my screen, you see the Microsoft are there, you see the Skype, you see Facebook, you see the one document softwares like that one of Adobe, and many other softwares that are used in a secondary form. Now, we also need to look at usefulness of softwares, which is essential in our world today. It is majorly used almost in every aspect of our lives, from the computers we use at work, at home, the smartphones that we are carrying in our pockets. And so in our daily life, we use softwares. Um, Now, number one category of the system softwares are operating systems. The operating system is a software that manages computer hardware, resources, providing platform for other software to run. It acts as an interface between user and the computer, allowing the user to interact with the device and run applications. So the functions of, you can see there briefly the functions of operating system. We have talked, we have talked about some of them up there. There is process management, memory management, device management, file management, security, and user interface. So those are the functions of the software. Now, types of OS, that is operating system, we have Microsoft Windows. We are very much familiar with them. You can see their evolution there up down here. You see we had Windows 1, Windows 3, Windows 95, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, we have Windows 8, Windows 10, and today we have Windows 11. Others are also Android. We also have Linux. We have iOS integrated operating system. We also have Apple Mac operating system, and many others. Now, let's go straight away to software installation. What is software installation? It is the process of setting up a program so it can be used on computer or device. And from there, I would like somebody to help me read. Hello?
Yes.
Wahoo, can you help me read as from it involves?
So on the part of software installation,
Yes,
am I even seeing? Oh, okay, okay, I get it.
yes,
It involves copying the program's files to your system,
yes.
configuring settings, and making any necessary changes to your operating system so the program can run smoothly.
Yeah, thank you. So we have seen the things that we need to put into place because it involves copying of the programs that is maybe from the source file and to your computer, to your system. Maybe that is always done through maybe a secondary storage like a hard disk or a, a flash disk or any other storage. You can use a CD drive, and you do configuration settings. Configuration settings, that is where maybe there are security requirements that are blocking the softwares. You go to the security system, you put them off. And also there are also system requirements that you must also set in place, and making necessary changes to your operating system so that the program can run smoothly. Many a times when you start doing program, you find that maybe your security the security of the operating system blocks some of the software. So you must put them off for some moment, especially for the softwares that are not approved by the Microsoft. When you install them in the system, there are several changes that you need to make. There are also other programs that are so heavy that needs a lot of modifications in the operating system, or some setup for a change. Osundwa, can you help me read the process?
Are you there?
Yes, we can get you.
Obtaining the software. You can obtain the software in various ways, such as downloading, storage and shadow. You are admitting. Okay, let me continue. Downloading. This is the most common
Are you able to hear Osundwa well? Where all others, are you able to hear him well?
He's not so clear.
Osundwa, you are not clear. Let me pick on some. Are you able to? Can you try again? Osundwa.
Continue.
Okay, it looks like your system is not a bit not too good. Let me admit somebody and then Emmanuel to help us read.
Admitted.
Emmanuel, can you see my presentation?
Yes, I can see.
Are you able to read software installation process?
Yes, I'm able.
Yeah, help me read point number 1.
Point number 1 is obtaining the software,
Yes.
which states that you can obtain software okay. You can obtain software in various ways, such as
Yes.
downloading, which this is the most common method when you get a program file the internet directly to your devices.
Yes.
And then another point is physical media,
Yes.
which is software still comes on CDs and DVDs or USB drives. Yeah, then another point, which mobile devices like smart tablet use apps where you can download programs sent for them. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can get you. Try to adjust your volume a little bit.
Okay. Then another point is running the installer.
Yeah.
Once you have the software files, you need to run the installer, which is usually an executable file, which is exe on Windows, and DMG on MacOS XPT. Okay, this program takes you through the installation process. That's for information like installation location and any specific settings you want to choose. I think the end
Thank you.
of this.
Thank you so much. Making maybe a little bit of explanation. There are two major steps there. That first of all, for you to run software installation, you must have the software itself. So there is obtaining or acquiring the software. And in most cases, the Microsoft always recommends that you buy the genuine softwares and then you use them. There are also a category of softwares that are free in the internet. You can download them. You have the executable files. And there is also that of a physical media. Maybe when you buy it in a CD form, or you put them in a flash drives, and then that is the process. And in mobile phones, you see that there is always app stores. Use the app store to download them, and then you start the process of installing them. Now, that is exactly what I wanted us to know. There are just one or two. The third process, can somebody help me read? Point 3 and 4. Now you've acquired it. You have opened the installer, that is the executable file. And then what happens? Point number 3. Dixon, are you able to see my presentation? Dixon. Okay, Elvis. Okay. Are you all there? Eunice, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Ah, okay. So can you help me read the step 3 and 4?
So number 3, we have copying files and configurations. And configuration. That
Yes.
says the installer copies the program files to your device storage and makes any necessary changes to your operating system. This might involve registering the program, creating shortcuts, or installing additional components.
Yeah.
Number 4
Mm-hmm.
is completion and setup. Once the installation is complete, you might need to go through a final setup process, which could involve creating an account, activating the software, or customizing its settings.
Okay. So in that process, I would like to do a demonstration. I would like to demonstrate something. I would like to demonstrate something to you because that is that process. To demonstrate process 2 and 3. I have some softwares here and I want you to see the way it runs. For example, I want to install, are you able to see my screen? So you see, Eunice, are you seeing what I'm doing? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, are you seeing what I'm seeing, what I'm doing?
It's something you're doing on the desktop.
Yeah. Are you able to see it well? About the Adobe Acrobat?
The Adobe Reader
Yes. If, for example, if
2.0.
you want to install that a problem, I want to just show a brief of how it looks like. And you see there it says user control, user account control. These are the first steps, the system modification. You have to modify the system. You allow the operating system to accept, then you say yes. After saying yes, you see that it starts running. And when it runs, it is going to ask you if you would want to continue, and the modification continues as the software is installing. And so that is basically the process of installation of sorry. Basically, that is the process. We can wait a little bit. I'm almost done. So you can see it says there Windows installer. So this is now communication with we are communicating with the operating system. And then you see now it says install. So if you continue installing, because now this program I have it already, if you say
How are you?
install, you'll click next. You'll have to give some authentication until you finish. And when it ends, it will give you an option of finish. Then you click, and then that is the
Yes,
process.
boy. Hi, Asha. You're not talking to me? Yeah?
Rogers, I'm not able to see your screen.
I had finished sharing the screen,
Okay.
and I have taken the class through the system installation process, the software installation process. So, are you able? Is there anybody with any question before we end? Any question before we end today's presentation? Emmanuel? Emmanuel, any question?
For now, I don't have any question.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Kirui Elvis. Elvis,
Yes.
you have any question? Have you seen it well, the program, the software installation process?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Any question?
Yeah. No question.
Okay. Okay, guys, if there is no any other question, we'll end our class there. Let's meet next time. Thank you for your time.
Okay.